I'm Raveena, and this is how I get it done. On a good morning, I wake up around 7. I'll usually start by cleaning my apartment and meditating for 15 to 20 minutes. And I try to start all my days with meditation. I usually like to go to a coffee shop or a library and write for a couple hours. I love the chai spot. I think it's one of the most beautiful spaces in the city. So it's just like a really nostalgic place to come. I have pretty vivid dreams, so I get inspired by that sometimes. I'll just write for an hour straight to get stories and ideas flowing in my head. When I sit down to write a song, I just have a lot more ideas to choose from. I'm inspired a lot by personal experience. What I was writing about on Lucid was going through something traumatic and then coming out a stronger and more healthy and spiritual person.
I'm stronger, stronger.
I've always used music as a healing force in my life. It's allowed me to become this really free and creative and happier person overall. My musical inspirations are all over the place. Sade, Asha Puthli, D'Angelo, Bjork, Vice. They extend from all different kinds of genres. Just the hard statistics of how many Asian Americans have made it into mainstream music. It's definitely kind of disheartening, like there are really not that many of us. But I think if you just focus on being really dedicated to your craft and bringing love and intention into what you do, I don't really think there's anything that can stop you. I think it's just about carving out a little space for yourself and community. When I'm making a music video, it can definitely kind of get overwhelming with all that you have to do, but I love lists. I usually like to break down what I need to do into weekly goals. I co-direct a lot of my music videos, and my aesthetic is really influenced by surrealism, old Bollywood films, richness of colors. I want people to feel like they're escaping into a very specific universe with any of my visuals. I think Temptation was my favorite music video so far because the dream that I had in my head for it just came out exactly how I wanted it to. That video was really influenced by Bollywood movies I watched growing up, and then we turned it into this modern queer narrative, which was really fun. I had this vision in my head of being in, a very typical Indian style room and then entering a lush garden where I see this beautiful woman. That video took so much planning. I was there picking out every prop piece, choosing every color, making extensive mood boards for hair, makeup, and styling. Every single detail was planned out. I usually manage my stress through spirituality, meditation, yoga, returning to these kind of ancient practices that are a part of my culture. When you're connected to nature and this kind of higher life energy, it's such a grounding force and it puts so much into perspective. I like to unwind by looking through visual inspiration. I have a very extensive Pinterest account and I love old-fashioned magazines. I also unwind by watching movies. I've lately been on a sci-fi binge and watching Barbarella and The Arrival and Interstellar. Every day I just try to make sure that I'm creatively nourished. I just want to keep growing every day as an artist.